What's going on, people? We are back at it again with Catechism Tuesdays, week 17. I am John. This is
John.
Hey, we did a catechism bonus footage for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We like to do that. Sometimes we'll go a little bit more exhaustively on certain things, but go ahead and please like and share. We're going to get into week 17. The question is, what is idolatry? And this is kind of stems from the previous question of what is sin from week 16. But let me go ahead and answer that question for you. Idolatry is trusting in created things rather than the Creator for our hope, happiness, significance, and security. Pastor V, flesh that out for us a little bit more.
Yeah, no doubt. Really, sin tends to most often express itself, it seems, at least when we look at the storyline of the Bible, in idolatry. The big thing that God's people are always being confronted by, the various prophets and by God Himself, of course, is that idolatry. And so I think this remains the same today. If we really want to understand sin, we have to understand how sin often manifests itself in this way, in idolatry. If you look at this definition, it's really just of saying, here's the things of this world, created things, often very good things, that we make ultimate things. We treat them like they're God.
Yeah.
And that's what idolatry essentially is. It's to whatever degree we take the things, whatever that might be. It might be money, sex, it might be popularity, it might be good looks, a whole range of things. Yeah. And often these are God's created the world good. These are things that can be of benefit and are good for us, but then we make them ultimate. We make them the source of our identity, our happiness, our security. We're trying to make these things become something that they can't be. We're trying to make temporary things ultimate and eternal things. And that always falls apart. And the Bible confronts us hard on that. Yeah. To whatever degree we give really our worship. We were made to worship. When we give our worship to things other than God, that's idolatry.
And, I mean, historically, it's also the biggest problem for God's people, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we see that, in the Old Testament, the people of Israel, and it's the same thing for us today. It's one of our biggest problems. And I think in contrast to that, so instead of idolatry is basically, trusting in created things. And to shift that, we don't want to really trust in created things. Instead, we want to trust in the Creator God. So we want to shift that. Proverbs 3, verse 5, trust in the Lord with all your heart and don't lean on your own understanding. Like, there's that trust there, and we want to be able to do that. We were created to do that, but we should do that and put it in the right place, in the ultimate place, the eternal place, and that is the Creator Himself.
Only God is worthy of worship. Worshipping anything else, and you think of that word worship broadly, to whatever degree we're looking for significance, for meaning, for purpose, for happiness. If we put it in anywhere else but God, we always will end up disappointed because none of those things can be God. Only God can be God. So God is saying, look, be how I created you to be. We were made to worship, and God is saying, worship me, and you'll find the meaning, significance that you're meant to find. And of course, to worship God is to believe in Jesus. So ultimately, what we're talking about is finding our meaning, our identity, our worship in Jesus Christ.
That's good. Well, there you have it, folks. We are about to be out. Catechism Tuesdays, week 17. Love God, love people. Peace.